Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. If you go to the reactions which are currently on the social media, the mainstream media, is that there is a remark which William Ruto made during the roundtable meeting with the media team comprised of Adeo, Linus Kaikai, and Latif of KTN. When William Ruto was confronted with the question on the bullets on the child, that day, and the remark, the response he issued there, most youths are saying that they have realized that William Ruto still doesn't get it, just like what Linus Kaikai said. The demonstrations that have been seen in the streets of Mombasa today, the streets of Nairobi, and the military trucks which have been spotted, hovering around the streets of Mombasa, the streets of Nairobi, are pointing to one thing, that these youths are, one, relentless, two, they are not ready to back off. That is the message that is being conveyed by these demonstrators, ladies and gentlemen. I want to take you through a series of clips that I've managed to collect from the events that are filled this 2nd July of 2024. But before you get there, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video. Mind you, I don't take that for granted. That is the only way you support the work of our channel, and that is the only way YouTube get to share our video. Subscribe if you're not subscribed before, and to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, I have stumbled across numerous videos, videos, all of them directed at William Samoei Ruto.
Nasema ya kwamba wache watume hawa wanajeshi, lakini wasilete madhara kwa wananchi. Maandamano wananchi wamejiandaa vilivyo, and we really support that. We are after the youths while going for maandamano, tunawapa support wafanye kazi mzuri ili serikali iweze kusikia kilio chao. Wananchi wameumia sana. Ukiona watu wakiingia kwa barabarani wako na sababu kujitolea maisha yao. Kwa hivyo hatuwezi kutishwa ya kwamba maaskari watawekwa hapa na pale kuangaisha wananchi. Wananchi wako na njaa, hata kama ni mtu anaweza kufa, they are ready. So wacha wananchi watokesee, we are ready, the youths come, waendelee na maandamano ili serikali isikie kilio cha wananchi iweze kurekebisha mahali kuna kasoro. Asante sana.
Right now, if you look at what the youths are saying, the debate had shifted from the finance bill. The debate is now on Ruto must go. Even though the Gen Zs have gotten a green light about some of the changes which William Ruto is planning to execute, one of them being the abolition, or rather the stoppage of the budget to finance the first lady, the budget to finance the second lady, and the budget to finance the spouse of the prime cabinet secretary. In fact, this third part, the budget to finance the spouse of the prime cabinet secretary, is what people look at. Watu wanaona kama hiyo ni matusi hali ya juu, because unaona kama hii part ya tatu, hii prime cabinet secretary's spouse, na mimi niliongelea ile swala last year wakati ambao Mudavadi alipo-initiate, kwa sababu unapata kwamba ile siku Mudavadi akilaunch hiyo ofisi ambayo kwanza kwa katiba haiko, ofisi ambayo alitengezea bibi yake. First, kitu ambacho nataka uelewe msikilizaji, ni kwamba Ruto skipped that meeting, Gachagua skipped that meeting, the first lady skipped that meeting, the second lady skipped that meeting. Already that was an indication that they did not support the office. But you see, Mudavadi went further to have it financed. That's why you find that the office of the prime cabinet secretary, budget yake iliongezwa. The office of the deputy president, budget yake iliongezwa. The office of the president, budget yake iliongezwa. All these were meant to make sure that their spouses are financed by the taxpayer. So the exchequer is complaining, saying that mumetuwekea mzigo mwingi, na kwa sababu mmetuwekea mzigo mwingi, mmekataa kutuelewa, mumepandisha budget mkapandisha maradufu, na mulisema kwamba mtapunguza budget, so mmefanya kitu opposite. This is the reason why Kenyans on the street on the 2nd July wamesema kwamba Ruto must go. So, massive trucks have been spotted, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the police will always try to find a way of trying to contain this embarrassment from the Kenyan youth. One thing I've noticed that the CNN, the BBC, Al Jazeera, they have been focused on the streets of Mombasa. Main reason is because when Ruto took over, he tried to attract the global attention. Now, he successfully attracted the global attention. That is why you find that in his interview on the 30th June 2024, he talked about the successes around his move to attract the global attention. And that's why in Kenya, the tourism industry has been boosted. So he talked about it. So in equal measure, mainstream media stations like BBC, Al Jazeera, and Firepost, they have also been attracted by this demonstration. That's why you find that most of their newsrooms now are covered by the streets of Kenya, the demonstrations. There is also something that came out from these demonstrations on Larry Madowo. Larry Madowo is a Kenyan-born media personality who currently works for the CNN. He has also worked for BBC, but he works for the CNN. But lately, Larry Madowo talked about a threat to his life, that someone had threatened Larry Madowo. Why? Probably because Larry Madowo has been airing almost all the events and trying to, because he knows the demographics of Kenya. He understands the politics of Kenya, being born here in Kenya, bred here in Kenya. He understands Kenya. So because he understands Kenya, of all the people who are representing or trying to broadcast the events of this Ruto Must Go call, he is the person who have been communicating more and resonates more with the demonstrators. So he received a call or a message on a threat to his life. That is what Larry Madowo said sometimes ago there. I think almost 4 days ago, he talked about it and he shared it in his X handle. For those who've been following him, you follow him, you've been reading his post, then there's a post where he talked about a threat to his life. So when I was doing some recollection on what is happening on the streets, I could not spot Larry Madowo. Probably one reason could be is trying to find a way of protecting himself. But you see, CNN has a protection. That's why you find that he always has a team there. Probably one of the team members there is a security for him. So CNN wamejipanga. That is what I can say, I can tell you. So the Ruto Must Go call doesn't seem to be ending. Thousands are promising that they will one day occupy State House. One of the biggest or one of the most difficult assignment is to occupy State House. Occupying State House is a very, very tough assignment. But you see, in Nakuru, the demonstrations that took place last week, they almost occupied the State House of Nakuru, the State Lodge. They were almost successful. But that move was thwarted by the law enforcement. Now, we're also aware that Martha Koome talked about, a maximum police restraint when it comes to handling demonstrators, illegal abductions. They've talked about illegal prosecution, illegal arrests of these peaceful demonstrators. And Martha Koome talked about allow people to demonstrate. You see, one thing that I managed to pick from the event that Martha Koome organized, when she ask people to stand for 1 minute, a moment of silence for the fallen Kenyans who were shot dead as a result of fighting for the justice or fighting for democracy of the nation. The moment I managed to spot that, I could tell that Ruto and Martha Koome, they are not on the same page now. That is what played out in that event. Because when Ruto was confronted with the questions about those deaths, many people believe that he was defending the police, but Martha Koome has acknowledged that watu wameuawa. And for the first time, I didn't see Japhet Koome say that those were hired bodies, like what he said during ODM's demonstrations, hired bodies, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, the streets of Nairobi, the streets of Mombasa, the streets of Kisii, Kisumu, the streets of Eldoret, if you check the videos which are circulating, then one thing I can tell you for sure is that there is a rejuvenated call for Gen Zs to regroup and push further. That's what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you find that there are those videos I've shared regarding the streets of Nairobi, regarding the streets of Mombasa, and the demonstration is real. And massive trucks have been spotted, ladies and gentlemen. Just going by the videos you've seen on the screen, you can tell that military has been spotted. Military trucks are almost everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps if you're watching this video and not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe. Like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.